Hey guys, Xbox here. Check it out. This time I got a Power Wheels Ford Raptor SVT. You know, these things you can get them at I think Walmart for about $3.50 or so, somewhere in there. But my friend wanted me to update this thing and, you know, give it a little bit extra cooling, as well as make it 14, 16, or 24 volt compatible. Not with the Power Wheels batteries, but with the Zippy LiPo batteries. So first things first, guys, is you got to put the actual heat sinks on. If you guys didn't remember, you guys can watch my other videos where I put basically I put 2 of these on each of the motors, but this time I'm just going to put 1 to see how it goes. These, again, you can get them on Hobby King. I'll put a link in the description for about $2 or something like that. Pretty cheap, you know, whatever, under $10 for some additional cooling for the battery. So if you guys remember on these SVTs here, one of the things to note is a lot of the times you can get to the battery, or you get to the motors right from underneath the seat, but on this particular model you can't. So what you have to do is take off the 4 bolts in the back, but then there's also bolts, as you guys know, that are right here underneath the tire. So first make sure you take off your tire, and hopefully, I don't know if they all come like this, but most of these will come with the cotter pin piece that comes out here, where you simply slide it off and your whole wheel will come off, instead of the actual push-on pin piece. If you have the push-on pin piece, you're able to actually bend this. It might, see how it sort of chars it up here a little bit. I don't recommend that, but again, I recommend just if you have the one where the cotter piece comes out, pull it out, go up and take it off back here, and get my parts out of here. You should be able to, you pull this back, you should be able to see the motors right there. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these 2 heat sinks on here, and we'll see what it looks like. Alright guys, so I went ahead and put those motor heat sinks on there. If you guys can see, we got one right there, as well as the other one right over there. Let me try and give you a better shot of this here. I know the lighting's not all that great, but let's shine this down there. There you go. You can see what on there and on there. Again, you know, I'm just putting 1. You can put 2. I'm not going to run this thing on 24 volts. I've noticed that 24 volts is quite a bit for these things, especially for if you're using a LiPo battery instead of the 212 volt Power Wheel ones. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the back together, and then we're going to work on the battery here, and I'll show you how I do my connectors. Alright guys, check it out. So we're going to do the battery section now. Now, you know, a lot of people are asking me, oh man, you know, why do you not use 2 of these to do 24 volts? And, you know, the reason is you can. But the runtime on these, 2 of these comparison to a 24 volt Zippy is probably about 20 minutes. And, you know, these lead acids are okay. They're sort of foolproof, dummy proof. But the LiPos, you got to watch a little more because there's no LiPo cutoff. So you just got to start figuring, okay, full runtime, you're going to get about 45 minutes real strong in comparison to these where, you know, the power starts dipping towards the end in comparison to LiPo where it sort of goes, and then towards the end it starts going down. And also the weight. This thing has to be about 15 pounds. And you guys do this thing is really heavy. So you add 2 of these in there, that's like 30 pounds in the car. Comparison to this, you're getting more power and less weight. This is exactly what you want. You know, you always see a lot of people with normal cars, right? Hey, I have a 500 horsepower car. But look, if your car weighs 8,000 pounds, it's not really going to matter. So when you raise the power and lower the weight of your car, you're definitely going to see a huge increase. So that's why you can really tell a difference with these batteries here. And you can actually charge the LiPos so much quicker than these. These, even with a quick charger, I think 6, 7, 8 hours. On a normal charger, it's like 15. So I usually go with these. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and cut this here. I'm just going to cut it right here, and I'm going to go ahead and add these clips. And this is exactly what I did on the Mustang. This way, I don't have to solder any type of leads on my Zippy. I can just go ahead and, you know, clip in, and then things ready to go. And I could use it on my 24 volt or my 14 volt, and I'm probably going to use it on the 14 volt. So let's go ahead and cut the wires and solder this up. Alright, there we go. So I went ahead and soldered just both those up again, the black on the black and the white on the red. Got some shrink wrap back there. I'm going to go ahead and scooch up and then put on here. And I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like when it's done here. Alright guys, so the soldering's done. Went ahead and just, you know, again, soldered them up, put the shrink wrap, did the whole deal. And again, here's the batteries that I use. This is the Zippy, you guys can get 6-cell right here. You can see, I mean, it's not huge, but it's, you know, definitely larger than here we go, then my 4-cell right here. And I've noticed that the constant volts from this makes these things fast, but they tend to overheat a little bit, so you might need to put some fans or something like that on the motors. So I use the 4-cell Zippy right here, and all I do is simply just take the clamps and just clamp them right on the inner things, you know, right here on the battery. So that's me upgrading this F150, guys. It took me probably about 30 to 45 minutes, again, because having to do the back and taking off all the screws. Not a bad little upgrade. Again, you could pick these batteries up here on hobbyking.com for about 60 bucks. I recommend getting 2 of those, because, you know, you run one, you're charging the other. You basically can flip-flop those things and be going all friggin' day, and the kids are going to love it. So, again, a big thank you. Definitely subscribe, guys, if you guys haven't already.